When you teleport, Nightcrawler, it smells an awful lot like brimstone. Be careful.
Miss.
That's it. I'm done hunting.
The Tempest does not
There's darkness in your soul, but not nearly as much as mine.
Yes! Fuck, finally.
It's a start.
Oh. Oh shit, I'm at the wrong area. Oh. Oh my god. What the? I don't know, Isaac. I'd be surprised if they did. But I mean, I don't know. Can't really tell you. Would be nice if they did an update, even though they've been quiet about it. But I'm fucking getting irritated with this. Probably gonna just do operations. I cannot survive with Blade. It's impossible to fucking do this shit. Get 10 stacks. Please. Well, we failed because I can't fucking get near them.
We're talking?
What's up, Donkey? Finally got the last piece that I needed for my full set for Blade.
I'm bleeding out.
I just need the stats and I think I'll be solid. I need higher crit damage, that's for sure. I'm only at 4,000. I need higher brutal damage. Mark of Pestilence, I think that's the one that gives you 25% defense rating, right? Whenever you use a melee, not melee attack, I think it's whenever you get into combat in general. I don't think I have any Mark of Pestilence on it. I feel like I do have Mark of Pestilence on someone, I don't remember who. I don't feel like looking through, but I'm pretty sure that whenever you get into combat, like whenever you do damage to an enemy, I don't know if it'll drop poison on them. I think it does. I think it does apply damage over time, poison damage over time to them. But it'll also give you the 25% defense rating. Well, I think while that poison is going on, you get the 25% defense rating. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a... Not like the poison that that affects with the cosmic effects. I think it's like that though. I think it's just damage over time, and then it spreads if you have the Arm of Apocalypse. You know what? I need a farm abandoned subway for that Vibro Smashers, so I can give it to Hulk.
This might do me better than garlic. Not on your life.
Damn. Yeah, it should be.
Tell the boss about this.
Oh, I was barely off on that. Because, I mean, I'm getting the buffs for the Halloween trick-or-treat stuff. Oh, what the fuck was that? I don't really feel like playing Blade, to be honest. I just think I want to level up these. But I really don't feel like playing Blade. Gonna play a different character. I should probably level up. Finish Storm's Legendary.
Lady be praised. Exactly what I need. I cannot do that.
Where's that 5 stacks? Oh man. That's weird.
Goddess, help me.
I'm gonna soften you up.
Okay.
Your power was impressive, but not enough.
Oh, my back. Let me see real quick. My bad, I'm just looking at my friends list real quick. So I keep running a search to level up this legendary. Nice. Well, she's gonna be my fifth one. My fifth one, I think, with up next. Oh, she's gonna have to be the third character, fourth character with the max legendary, but I would have like 6 legendaries that are maxed out in total. Because Psylocke's got like 2 or almost 3, almost 3 legendaries that are maxed. Cutie-Pie's got 1, Nightcrawler's got 1. Scarlet's got 1. I think that's it. Storm's gonna be the next one. Oh wait, Spider-Man's got 1 also. Max legendary. Surprisingly. Not even a DPS. I wouldn't necessarily say Thor can hit harder than anyone, but you have to take into account that Kitty Pryde is one of the fastest like speedrunners. There's Blade, who I was able to clock out like a 10.4 mil with his signature. You got Daredevil, who's hitting like almost 1 million with just his kick, his tornado kick. There's a lot of characters, but I'm not doubting that Thor is strong, because he's definitely one of the strongest burst damage characters in the game. No, I have no idea. I haven't seen Cosmic Dupe in a good while either. Like since the Omega difficulty update, I haven't seen the Cosmic Dupe. I mean, I'm not really worried about them anyways. It's not like they drop anything good. Unless you're just trying to go for the achievement or trophy. I normally just leave them alone as well. If I see them, I'm just... There's no point in fighting them. They give literally the same rewards a regular dupe gives, which I find ridiculous. I should have made it, you know, at least like quadrupled the amount of stuff that's being given compared to a regular dupe. Yeah, no, it's nice because I got the Hand of Doom from one, and my friend got a Tanya's love letter. Another friend got the Book of Demonicus. I mean, it's not like I need the Hand of Doom anyways. It's got too many of them. See, I wouldn't mind fighting a Cosmic Dupe if it gave us good rewards. Or, you know, something better. Like, it would be nice if it gave us a guaranteed, like, 5 Eternity Splinters. Guaranteed, or obviously it's going to be guaranteed legendary marks, but like, maybe 20 legendary marks, guaranteed gear, you know, and, what's it called, the materials as well. Yeah, and I haven't gone to Craven's Hunt either at all. It's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. What's up, E-Rock? Ooh, those are good stats. Oh yeah? Keep the bracket on. Ooh. Well, I mean, my Psylocke is Omega Prestige 33 as well, but I do have a video on the gear, or what is it called? Here, let me see if I can find it. Psylocke Omega gear build. I think that's what it's called. Psylocke Omega gear build. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down in the comments or the link or whatever, and then you can just click on that. It's it'll tell you the gear set that I'm using, like the gear sets I'm using, and the my infinity points and my abilities, just the build in general. This is a really good ring for Blade. I think I'm gonna put it on.
Don't let the teeth fool you. I'm not a vampire. I'm, something else.
Let me just get these blood stacks real quick.
Not on your life.
Oh wait, no, I don't want to fight you. You're annoying. Alright, so this is with this ring, the +4 fighting. Alright, so let's see. .2. Shot this. More crit damage, less brutal damage. Mil. That's stronger. Let's try this ring. I need more crit damage though, that's for sure. It's about the same, 6.4 mil. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck did I hit 10 mil? Like did someone give me a buff or something? Let me see this. So I don't have a Gorgon's medallion. $6.4 mil was the others. Yes, this is definitely not going to be useful compared to these. If only I had higher crit damage though. If I can get my crit damage up, I think I'd be able to put out more. Let's see. Might be able to replace. Let me try to see if I can get some more crit damage. Oh yeah, that's what I figured. Brutal damage and crit damage, psychic power. Unfortunately, I don't use that. But I could make an exception. I'd be losing like 12% base damage though. Fuck. I don't know. Only 2% attack and movement speed for 3 seconds. This effect stacks up 5 times, so 10%. I feel like this would be really good for Psylocke if I used actual psychic abilities. No, I can't use that. Probably have to put it on Psylocke. I don't think I have anything with crit damage. This has brutal damage. This would be so useful. Yeah, and I had to have been buffed to hit that 10 mil. There's no way, because that's the third time in a row. Gotta hit 6.5. Farming what? What am I farming? Oh, those artifacts? Yeah, you can only get those from the event. I'm not farming it, but that's the only places you can get those artifacts. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, that brutal damage is a lot higher too. Too bad I don't use any summons. I could use Crossbones Medallion for crit damage. Let's see. What would that be? What would 8 fighting be? %, base damage. How do I have 213% base damage? I don't know if that really makes sense. Still about the same. I'm gonna experiment a little with these infinity points. So, put everything into base damage. And then everything in the brutal. Shit, how many points can go into this? Oh. 4 Gamora, 1 focus areas and crit damage. I probably wouldn't. I mean, Storm isn't necessarily like 100% energy, but I mean, what I normally do is I just put all my points for Storm in her main attribute, then I just go into her what's that called? Oh, that's really high, 485. And then I put points into her Tempest. Six point what? 6 million something. I still feel like I'm not doing. I want to hit 10 mil with no buffs, but I don't know how. I don't have the crit damage to do that. It hurts my soul. You know what would be nice is if I got a +4 fighting or strength ring with signature damage on it. I think that would make it a pretty big difference. 3 fighting, 1002 crit damage. Let's try this. Oh, that's what I already had on. Duh. So still at 200% base damage, which is good. This signature will probably end up killing this dummy anyways. Okay, that was a really big difference. 7 mil. So I'm definitely gonna keep that on. Keep that on, maybe. Let's see. Honestly, I'm thinking of just getting that Ultron medallion. Even though I don't use summons, that stat is so good. That extra brutal damage. So is this. But I don't know. Crit damage. When you use a melee power, gain 611 per second for 10 seconds. It's not bad. And then 98. Let's see. Just 1,000 difference in the brutal damage, but let's see if 1,000 brutal damage would make a million damage difference. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Is it because I wonder if it procs the power cosmic as soon as I start my signature? Because if it procs as soon as I start it, then it's probably why I'm getting that plus 8% base damage, which is really good, I guess. Oh, what's up, Cryptic? I'm just over here trying to figure stuff out with this. With Blade.
Say my name.
That was really bad. I don't know why the damage is so inconsistent. It's like one time I'll be hitting 7 mil, the other I'll be hitting fucking 5 mil. I mean, my loadout it's fine, it's just like, I'm trying to figure out how I hit 10 mil earlier. Yeah, I know, I have the stacks and everything. The blood stacks. Brutal damage occurred. Oh, that's on Nova though. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why the damage is so inconsistent. Because I have my 20 Marks of War stacks, and I have the 10 stacks of the Bloodlust. It's so inconsistent. That's 6.5 mil this time, rather than it being like 7 mil, 7.4 mil. Oh well, it's fine. Pretty sure I was buffed when I hit that 10.4 mil. I had to have been buffed. Someone had to have used the buff on me. Anyways, I gotta go back on Storm so I can finish her legendary.
Let my fury rain down upon Eden.
I kind of want to farm for Vibro Smashers. Yeah, I'm going to farm for Vibro Smashers. Some of that Vibro Smashers. Yeah, I don't even care if I get a jackpot or not. I just like the amount of experience you can get from these So
All
nice.
the pleasure to find you.
I wish we got Odin boxes though. That would be so nice. I'd be able to level up my legendaries so fast. I think Storms. I think my video for Storm is up.
I get.
Yes, it is. Yo, it's up absolute. Yeah, it's a little annoying that if it works like that. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it does.
What man builds, nature destroys.
Please, I'll give you what you want.
You know, either have a full, like a full 100% brutal, or like a portion of the brutal, but just as a brutal damage or something.
You were no
I
challenge.
suppose. Well, no, I guess it's because of the fact. It's because of the base damage itself, because it has the numbers. Like, for example, let's say your signature can hit up from like 300 something thousand%. Like, let's say it hits 400k to 450,000 damage. So that's what it's based off of. That's why it's always inconsistent. But I feel like they need to change it to where if you hit brutals, then your brutals are gonna hit the max damage that your what's it called? That your ability is hitting. So, like, let's say with lightning bolt, it's gonna hit 8542 to 12,812, and then you would multiply that with like 350% of the crit damage or whatever, or something like that. I think it's just 350% of the base damage or something, whatever. I feel like it should always be the max damage output, not anywhere in between. If you're hitting brutals, criticals should be the ones that should be in between. Trying to find a decent loadout for Moon Knight. Yeah, I don't really have a good loadout for him. I did get him through Omega Trials though. So, I mean, I must be doing something right if I got him through his trials, because I don't really play him. Why Marvel Heroes been so quiet? Because the developers have been so quiet. No, they're not saying anything. They're having issues with the CEO. Ugh. But you know what? I mean, it's gonna suck a lot if this game does die, but you know, Terra comes out this year, so we've only got 2 months. Either this one or next month, and then Terra's gonna be released. And I'm gonna be making videos on that. I gotta do a lot of research on that game so I can make videos, guides and whatnot. Pretty sure other people are gonna be doing that. But it's all good. And I'll most likely be like purchasing every single, like maybe 10 slots, 10 character slots, or whatever on there. It's an MMORPG, like World of Warcraft. A good loadout for Moon Knight. I can't really tell you if it's a good loadout. I don't really play him a lot. It's just, it's a loadout that got me through his trials, which I guess is good enough if you want that. Like I said, it's not like super good. I never like went out and tested it on anything other than the trials. Alright. Let me go to Moon Knight then. Moon Knight.
That secret Avengers thing was just a phase.
Headquarters. I don't know. I think it took me like maybe 3 or 4 tries with this. I gotta see what I. Oh, you know, I'm using Ancient Shot of Khonshu, Rockets, Oath, Summer's Focus. Okay, so nothing really that special. Except maybe Rockets reinforcements was pretty good. Just because it's turrets and whatnot. But, I mean, honestly, none of these. The stats on these are trash. Or on some of these are trash. Some of them are actually pretty good. But I did whatever I could to pretty much get high base damage. I'm at 236% base damage. I was using a Vibro Smashers, Gem of the Curse, and Cosmically Enhanced Circle of Sidorak. You can get Vibro Smashers from farming Shocker, Gem of the Curse from farming I forgot the boss's name on Odin's Palace, and you can get Circle of the Sidorak from Juggernaut. I'm using Relic of Subterranea because I needed the defense. That's whatever. I'm using, yeah, Curse, that's what his name was. I haven't farmed Curse in ages, so I'm using Juggernaut's Medallion. I just put a Savage Alien weapon on him. Don't put this on him if you have the option. I just put it on him just because I didn't have any legendaries, and I was thinking I could level it up because he does have like a couple gadgets, but I don't know. I don't really use Savage. I mean, I don't think it's a good legendary on him at all. But for my abilities, obviously I got combat maneuvers on L2 circle, my dash. L2 circles where I always put my dashes, by the way. You don't have to, I'm just saying, it's from me. Justice from Above on circle, Nunchuck Bulldozer on X, Launcher Frenzy on L2 triangle, which is your signature. Crescent Darts on L2X, State of Khonshu on L2 square, Tripwire Bolas on square, and then Angel Wing Attack Run on triangle. And then my talents, I went with Fear of God, Aerial Attack, Tools of Vengeance Nunchuck, Tools of Vengeance Launchers, and Gifts from on High. And then my synergies, I went with Black Bolt, Black Panther, Daredevil, Elektra, Hawkeye, Luke Cage, Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, Squirrel Girl, and War Machine. And then my infinities, the way my infinities are set up, I think I just, yeah, so I put all my points first. I got 6 points into durability so I can get the 150 point bonus, and then I put the rest into fighting, and then the remaining points I put into brutal damage. I don't know why I put it brutal damage. You could either go brutal damage or you can just put it into gravity well or micro warps if you have the defense. If you don't have defense, then microbes won't be a good idea because you're not increasing your defense. You're just increasing the percentage, but you technically aren't. Like if you have 0 defense, you're increasing nothing, even with 100% or 75% total defense rating. But yeah, you could. What I found that helps a lot in trials is when using the time gem, the 50 perk and the 100 the 50 and the 100 bonuses are really good to have. And having temporal loophole or time flux, probably temporal loophole would be the better option for the movement speed and the attack speed. The dash cooldown is really good, but it costs 5 infinity points, so it's gonna cost a lot just to get this up. And then I'll just show you the abilities, like what they look like. So this is the nunchuck ability. It's not, I never really actually like used it to do straight DPS or anything, but I would use it while my abilities were on cooldown. And this is the Tripwire Bolas. It just immobilizes and does AoE, not damage over time, just AoE. And then you got this ship thing, whatever, which is really nice. AoE damage, burst damage. And then you got circle. I don't know what this is, but it's a nice AoE ability as well. Dude, what the fuck? Someone is playing some really loud hacker shit. But yeah, this is nice AoE. It does really good AoE. I always use this as much as I can. And the cooldown is pretty good too. And then, well, shit, I don't have L2 score yet. You would normally, yeah? Huh? Alright. Let me just try to get nice resources built up. Alright, so when you get full Khonshu, when you get this full Khonshu, you'll be able to use L2 square. And what it's going to do is it'll take your health down to 1, but you become invulnerable or immune to all damage. So I have no damage or no health anymore. And yeah, so you just go around. It's good if you use it on top of the enemies, and then you get pretty much get all the health that you did damage with, I suppose, I guess you could say. So I think the most health you can get back is like 30% health though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You just have to kind of find a good rotation with this. Oh, that's what these nunchucks are for too, is to help build up your Khonshu, because my Khonshu is getting built up pretty fast. I just realized that. So I use these pistols for single target damage. What? I'm not talking loud. No, I'm not. Jesus fuck. Hopefully that helps you. If it does. I don't know if it doesn't. It wasn't like super in depth. I can't talk a lot right now for some reason, but yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
you know
this
what?
may
I
take
need
a
to
while.
finish Storm off. That's what I need to do.
There is much to do.
You'll get yours someday.
When will Black Bolt go on sale? I don't remember when he was released. When was Black Bolt released again? It should always be 30 days after the release date. So if he was released last month on the 1st, he should have been released today, maybe tomorrow. He'll probably be released tomorrow for spinners.
You can't defeat humanity.
I'm not gonna say he is, just speculating he will be.
You can't defeat humanity.
But it should always be 30 days after their initial release.
What an odd treasure to find here. Right, lady. The pain.
I have been led astray. Been led astray. You can't defeat humanity. I must suffer for my cause. I still believe. I have been led astray. I still believe. I must suffer for my cause. Where did I go wrong?
Oh, here's... saw that coming too.
Unstoppable!
What an odd treasure to find here. Your rage is like thunder, but I am the tempest. What an odd treasure to find here. Behold the full fury of nature!
I still believe.
unstoppable.
Greetings, Jean. I trust all is well.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't even care. I'm gonna use my boosts. I was saving it, but not anymore. 3, 2, and these two. I might as well use the shield supply boost as well.
You're still a man, Logan, no matter your mutation.
That's good. This might not so much be. Feels really good. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm running out of inventory space or storage spots.
The outlook always seems clear with you around, Storm.
They need to hurry up with these updates, man.
I cannot do that.
You can't defeat humanity.